Hello, what's up everyone? In this video I'm going to teach you Jupiter in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart. So before beginning, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon and click like button, and if you have any doubt after watching this video, please to mention it in my below comment section, okay? So let's begin. So mainly, what do you mean by Navamsa chart or the D9 chart? See, Navamsa chart or the D9 chart is the second most important chart after your birth chart. It is mainly seen for your strengthness of your planet. It is also seen for your married life, how it will be, whether it will be good or bad. It gets activated after your second half of your life, that is after 33 years or 36 years of age. It is also seen for your second half of your life, as I told you earlier, same married life. So it is also seen for your relationship between you and your spouse, how it will be, whether it will be good or bad. It is also seen for your marital life also. So these are things the Navamsa chart or the D9 chart is mainly seen for. Now coming to strengthness of your planet. So let's take for example, if any planet is debilitated in your birth chart. Let's take for example, Sun is debilitated in your birth chart and that planet Sun is been exalted in your Navamsa chart or the D9 chart. That represents that planet Sun has gained extra strength or extra power. So like that the Navamsa chart is mainly seen for. And coming to the married life, see every individual divisional planet every individual divisional chart including the main birth chart has its own Karak planet or the significator planet. So let's say for example in birth chart itself, Sun is the Karaka planet or the significator planet. Like that in the Navamsa chart or the D9 chart, Venus is the Karaka planet or the significator planet. So if Venus is very well placed in your Navamsa chart, that represents you are going to enjoy very good married life. Now coming to third house of D9 Navamsa chart. Third house of D9 Navamsa chart represent whether you are going to sustain your marriage or married life through your communication or not. And it is also seen for your communication with your spouse after your married life, relationship between your father-in-law, relationship between your younger siblings, how well you communicate with them, that is your father-in-law and younger siblings. Through that, the third house of D9 Navamsa chart is seen for. It is also seen for your hard work after your married life, whether it will get cherished or not. So these kind of things are the third house of D9 Navamsa chart is seen for. Now coming to planet Jupiter. Now what happens when planet Jupiter sits in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart? When planet Jupiter sits in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart, Jupiter means it is optimism planet. It also represents like guru, teacher. So it is a planet which gives you wealth, which gives you maturity at particular age. So these kind of things are represented by Jupiter, represents children's also. Education. So these kind of things are represented planet Jupiter. Now what happens when Jupiter is sitting in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart? When Jupiter is sitting in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart, it represents that after your married life, so when you get married, immediately your Navamsa chart gets activated. So your Jupiter, if it is there in your third house, it will get activated. So it actually gives you result according to its zodiac sign it's sitting, irrespective of the planets aspecting and all. So the result that you will get is that, so you will have a very wonderful communication with your siblings, younger siblings, and they will be very educated. After you get married, your father-in-law will be very proud to get your son-in-law as a son-in-law. And it also tells that Jupiter in the third house shows a very educated father-in-law and a very wealthy father-in-law. So these kind of things, and you may also get dowry through father-in-law, like property, it can be any wealth, money, like that. So it also shows that confirmed married life. So Jupiter in the third house aspect, fifth aspect to the seventh house, that represent married life is confirmed, marriage is confirmed. So it aspect seventh aspect to the ninth house, that represent that after your married life you may go to temple, churches, or even mosque. So these kind of things are represented after your married life. So that will be your first trip after your married life. So it also represents see, your communication with your father-in-law will be very sweet. So because Jupiter represents sweet speech, sweet voice, so it will be very sweet, and through communication you may get wealth. So if you are having very sweet communication with your father-in-law or younger sibling, that represent, or with your spouse, that represent you may your wealth may increase after your married life, because any benefic planets in the Upachaya houses gives rise to Vasumati Yoga. So in the Navamsa chart it may not be applied because only in the birth chart it is applied, but still benefic planets in the third house may give some problems also, like it may take you into depth also sometimes. Okay, Jupiter in the third house may take you in the depth because Jupiter represents money. Third house represents some kind of hard work, efforts. So you need to put efforts in that particular area after your married life. So in clearing of depths will be some problem to you. So these kind of things it mainly seen for when Jupiter is sitting in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart. Now what happens when Jupiter is conjuncted with planet, benefic planets or malefic planets? Coming to benefic planets, it gives you very good results in terms of father-in-law house. So in case of women, Jupiter is seen as a husband, third house is seen as a father-in-law house. If Jupiter is very well placed in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart, with benefic planets, like for example let's take moon. If Jupiter is conjuncted with moon, that represents in your father-in-law house you may become famous. If it is joint family and all, you will become very famous. Or if Jupiter, and you will get happiness in the father-in-law house itself, and your mother may influence also for women especially, I'm telling. So if Jupiter is conjuncted with planet, let's say for example Venus, that represents that your father-in-law may be very wealthy person, very well educated person. In your father-in-law house you may get very wealth. So this kind of, you may get luxurious type of this thing, respect and all, huge respect and all, luxury life. So these kind of things are represented when Jupiter and Venus are conjuncted in the third house. Now if what happens when Jupiter is conjuncted with Mercury, that represented your father-in-law may be a very business minded person or business person, political person or influential person. So these kind of things are noted when Jupiter and Mercury are conjuncted towards each other in the third house of D9 Navamsa chart. Now what happens when Jupiter is conjunct malefic planets like Sun, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, Saturn? That represents there will be some initial struggles after married life in father-in-law house, but slowly when it grows with the time, it will give very good results for you. So let's say for example, if Jupiter is conjuncted Sun, that represents everybody in your father-in-law house will listen to you. So because Sun represents leadership qualities, Jupiter represents very good sweet voice. If you dominate someone in your father-in-law, many people will listen to you. If Jupiter and Mars are conjuncted towards each other in the third house, that represents that after your married life, you may become very aggressive type of person, you may become very cruel minded person. So these kind of things are noted. So what happens when Jupiter and planet Saturn are conjuncted in third house? That represents that there will be some kind of struggle you need to face in your father-in-law house, some kind of problem you need to face after your married life. Now what happens when Jupiter is conjunct with planet Rahu? That represents person after married life, person may be very interested towards material things only, like getting money and all, and going to foreign things, going to foreign lands and all, getting foreign things there and coming back again. So these are things that I actually analyzed mainly. Now what happens when Jupiter is conjunct with Ketu? That in the third house, that represents person want to share knowledge. So what person has learnt many things on particular subject, the person want to share about it to their family and friends. So these kind of things that I mainly noticed when Jupiter and Ketu are conjuncted. It also shows that person may be a spiritual person, person may also interested towards occult science like astrology and so and so. So and also like yoga, meditation and all. So these are things that I mainly analyzed to what happens when Jupiter is sitting in the third house of D9 Navamsa mainly. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe below, or else I'll see you in the next video. So that is, I'm going to start a new topic, new series about Gemini astrology. So if you want any consultancy, you can please to contact me to my given below WhatsApp number in the description box, or you can even mail me also. So until and unless, thank you, bye bye, love you, take care.